Good afternoon, everyone. The fifth day of snow across Scotland and the UK. More than a dusting and castles in snow. A deepening thundery low about to strike the south of England. Snow depths northwest Slovenia. 3 more feet of snow in the next 7 days for the French Alps. 5.5 feet of snow on tap for the Italian Alps. North Pole, minus 20 degrees Celsius. And glowing lenticular clouds in the sunset. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030 and click that bell so you can get the latest updates. Now, if you've been too preoccupied with the polar air, the blizzards, and the northeasters rolling across Canada and the United States, let's shift over here to the UK and Europe. All that blue behind the weather forecaster, Arctic temperatures and below normal, seasonal temperature variances. Just to the right, you'll see that deepening low at the edge right there. You got Wales, Ireland, and the UK. Zooming in, you can see the warm beachside temperatures of 1 degree Celsius, which is 33.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's break out the barbecue. Let's look at the Met Office. That white over Scotland, that's heavy snow. Yellow snow warning remains in effect. This will be going through the 5th. Zoom in on Scotland and see how much snow they're going to get. Red is snow, green is sleet in the boundary area, and blue is rain. So you can see that sleet and freezing rain mix is in Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the UK. Let's look what the Met Office says. More snow across Scotland, showers elsewhere, mild in the south for now. Remember, this snowstorm's been going on for 5 days since April 1st. I'll just take you through the weather reports here. The 3rd of April, snow in Scotland. The 4th of April, snow in Scotland. The 5th of April, finally, it's starting to taper off. But the news didn't cover too much about these unusual snows and travel delays across the UK. Brace for more snow starting on what, March 31st, April 1st? Let's take a look. How much snow really did fall by the 2nd? Stunning images here. Stephen, amazing photography with your drones. Wide out on that. Castles, cathedrals, and churches in the snow. Let's go up here, explore Scotland. Scottish Highlands. More than a dusting. Again, widening out, incredibly beautiful landscape up there. And that mountain getaway cabin looks like a little gem to spend a couple weeks up there, refreshing the mind. Let's take a look down here in the Lake District. Huge amounts of snow coming down, blanketing the mountaintops. And then we have what they call a thundering low approaching from the south. So what was considered mild conditions in southern England, hang loose for a couple days. You're going to get slammed with this low. And with all these mixing weather patterns and unusual winds, you're going to get some spectacular clouds. Here we go, lenticular clouds, Mont Blanc, Alpine region. It occurred right at sunset. And that is called being at the right place at the right time. And jumping over to the Italian Alps, northwest Slovenia. This is the snowpack that they received this year. Incredible depths. Zoom in on that so you can get an idea. That person's 6 feet. And I find some of the best reports on snow conditions coming from the ski resorts and snow reports across the web. I boxed in with a highlight the 7-day totals that are coming for these next 7 days. They break it down by 48-hour snow totals and by full 7 days expected. This takes us from Thursday, April 5th to April 12th. So French ski resorts are looking for another 109 centimeters in addition to what's already up there. Those of you in the US, 30 centimeters is a foot. So it's looking a little over 3 feet. And as we taper down, we get into the 3-foot range. and then up to the 1.5 foot range. And then we jump over to the Italian snow reports. They're looking at 174 centimeters coming down. That's nearly 6 more feet over the next 7 days. And as we get into some of these higher totals here, 142 centimeters, 110 centimeters, still 3 feet even in the mid-range. Then we come down to 2 feet in the Alba region. Let's take a look at the North Pole. Media is telling you it's a heat wave above normal temperatures. Minus 20 degrees Celsius on tap for the 5th of April, and we get into the 6th of April, still 20 degrees Celsius, but then the temperature drops on the 6th. It goes to 27 degrees below zero. Now I've linked everything below in the description box because I am going to continue to bring you the North Pole temperature forecast because the media keeps telling you it's a heat wave. 20 degrees Celsius below zero is 4 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. That ain't a heat wave. You need to double check the media. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. This is the winter that just won't quit.